Wonderful to see these efforts, people coming together, knowing how fortunate we are to not having to deal with this storm in a direct way as those folks in the Panhandle.
And knowing we had to deal with last year too,
Yeah.
it's empathy for those folks, and a lot of people are helping out. Obviously, that's a good thing. What Michael did is help us out too with our red tide. Get a look at this report. It's been the story for the past 3 months now. Red tide has been so high in high concentrations all across the Suncoast, but now this is the latest report from the FWC showing just some low concentrations and very low in Manatee County. You'll see nothing in Sarasota County except for that one by New Pass, and that's again, low concentrations of red tide. But one thing to kind of note here is that we are still seeing some high concentrations in Pinellas County, and there have been some dead fish reports there. On the scale, though, this is looking a lot better. For three successive weeks now, we have had less and less red tide being reported, and we're going to get back to an east wind as early as Sunday afternoon, so that'll be nice too with that east wind. And a beautiful day on the beaches, and looks like the weekend is going to be spectacular as far as beach weather goes. We'll have lots of sunshine. It'll be kind of cool to start things off in the 60s at least across parts of inland areas, low 70s right near the beaches, but the humidity will be really quite low both days for the most part to start things off. It'll start to pick back up a little bit by Sunday afternoon. You can see this is the actual leading edge of the cold front that has made its way through. Cindy Desmond getting that shot. There wasn't much to the clouds as a result of lack of moisture to deal with as the front worked its way through. Well, the Titan radar picture is showing some rain and even some snow earlier today in the central Illinois. The Northeast had some rainfall earlier as a result of Michael, but that has now since pushed off. For us, all the showers and storms well down to our south associated with that frontal boundary. You can see some pretty heavy activity near West Palm Beach and near Pompano Beach. As far as the forecast goes, you can see not rain being depicted, some clouds out there in the Gulf of Mexico, but nothing for us. We'll see just a few clouds and a slight chance for showers come Sunday as those winds start to return more easterly by Sunday afternoon. That will also start to bring that humidity back up, and sure enough, we'll be back into summer, at least it'll feel like that, by Tuesday of next week. Well, the evening planner for football Friday night or for any activity outdoors looks to be really quite nice. Mid-70s by 11 o'clock tonight under fair skies. Well, here's the lows to start things off. 50s over Gainesville, Tallahassee, and 67 in Orlando. Pretty close to that in Sarasota, although if you're at the beach, probably right around 70, 72 degrees. Fort Myers, 69. They're east, that's the airport. Expected to get down into the 60s there in Fort Myers. Highs tomorrow will still be warm, but it'll be noticeably less humid out there, so it won't feel as hot like we've experienced for the past 5 months. 80 degrees in Braden Beach. By the way, the last time we were in the 60s was 140 days ago, May 26th. They have to go back all the way to May 26th for that airport reading to get down to the 60s. Now, as far as the highs go on Sunday, 89 in Sarasota, 90 in Fort Myers. So it goes back up pretty quickly, and then the humidity starts to come back as well. There's that dry air in place. The front is now through us, and the winds basically west to east. You can see those that moisture moving off to the east now, so that is going to keep the fronts away from us for a little while anyway. We'll have another front come down close next Friday, but a stronger cold front due to arrive on October 26th, and that's going to be the strongest of all the fronts. It looks like that could bring things into the 70s for highs by, looks like 2 Fridays from now, actually. So we have, again, out there, Leslie just kind of working its way around throughout the Atlantic, still hanging on those. This system isn't. This is Nadine. Nadine is getting ripped apart by some upper-level winds and still heading off to the west, so that's not going to have much of a factor. Look how things cooled down as a result of Michael. This is the water temperatures. These were into the mid to upper 80s just a few days ago, and now into the low 80s, and still potential there, but as these cold fronts come down, kind of shuts things down in the Gulf of Mexico. Still very hot in the southwestern portion of the Gulf. As far as the currents go, 82 degrees now. Northwest winds at 12, indicating that front has moved on by. The high today, 85 degrees, and a normal high at 86. So as far as the boating goes, looks to be pretty good out there. West and northwest winds will start things off, and then we'll turn to the north in the afternoon. Seas running 2 feet and a light chop on the bays and inland waters. As far as the extended forecast, looking pretty good. We'll see lots of sunshine tomorrow, and high temperatures will warm into the mid 80s, and the water temperature at 84. There it is. Looking good. On Sunday, too, we have the Morton's Firehouse Chili Cook-Off taking place from 2 to 5 right there at Hillview. So come on out and help the Sarasota Firefighters Benevolent Fund. Back to you.